bargain at $25 per person. This was the largest ever. The day went into night went into beers and food, food and beers, beers and beers. Joyce was grabbing everyone's bocce balls, and Daryl got pissed that she was messing with his turf. Tony once again hosted and fed us wonderful homemade food. Our bocce champs were again Papa and Rosemary. Our 50-50 winners were Rita and Jimmy, and grand prize winner was Jimmy Acoustic. Note, all winners were related to Lou Perot. I suspect. As the evening wore on, according to Mama, we were wore out. Directly from the gay capital of the world, Kentucky that is, we were entertained by the premiere performance of none other than Daryl, of the Dennis and Daryl fame, to the Daryl Show. It was an instant hit. He spoofed Rick and Gilda. Daryl, my Bill. Vinny, I got my scissors. Wayne, where's Joyce? At the grand finale, Tony. I finally found out the truth about the infamous I Could Have Been Rich Caribbean stud game last year, when it was revealed that it should have been Daryl's hand and not Tony's, as we were led to believe. So the only hand that Tony could have gotten was a stroking one of Daryl's. Truth be told. It's true. Tony was distracted this year by the likes of Darylina and forgot to pull his fork, and wound up with his meat in hand as it was left until the end, along with the Jello shots. And good night to the Haleys, where Rose told us once again, those are done. Joey and Danny of the Ho and Mo were seen cruising the gay bars looking for hot chicks. As they figured the competition would be less there. They were looking for any edge they can get. Upon entering the bar, visions of Animal House came to mind.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. When patrons of the bar wanted to offer up their seats and push in their stools. The boys beat a hasty retreat with backs to the door the whole way. July 7th, Baby Bo's birthday bash was next on our agenda. But first, we had to say goodbye to Laura and Brian, the Monkettes, and Ron from Marcy and John and Terry clan. Poor Ron, the once gentle dentist, was transformed into a mad, food-munching, drinking, and degenerate gambling fiend, thanks to the influences of Blondie and Johnny Cocktail. Welcome, Ron. You're now officially one of us. Yay! Back to Baby Bo's. For the now famous JJJ, Joanne's Jungle Juice. This year's theme for Bo was cars. It was no wonder. He was surrounded at his party by Ferraris and BMWs. You know, bitching, menstruating women. I started the party off slow and paced myself this year, as I only had one drink in each hand and one in my lap. I leaned up against the building and selflessly held it up for everyone around me. Then a feverish game of Scrabble broke out. The winners were the team of the Goldbergs, Perone, and Ferrari. Harvey's winning word was schmuck. Beating the Heelys by one. They went down in flames of defeat. That's what you get for taking so goddamn long. Next time we're going to use a calendar to time you. Yours truly was once again well-fed and passed out. Keeping up with Bo is getting harder. We did our annual beach binging, where we bring down whatever we have left over in our refrigerators to the beach, and cook it upon the grill, and eat, drink until we pass out or vomit. This year, Johnny Cocktail made a variation of his infamous Cosmos he calls Slurpees, minus the slurp. Within 1.5 hours, the entire beach was cosmetized, and everyone was asleep or passed out. I managed to pull myself from my stupor and stagger back to my room when I heard cries from Matthew. Or, Michael says Melissa, the writer called. The likes of Tony, Melissa, Joyce, Wayne, Joey, Danny, Vinny, Donna, Dennis, Daryl, Little Michelle, and Steve
Oh, God.
They were trying to coax me, but I resisted Satan's den of iniquity, and I observed the cesspool of inebriation from the comfort and safety of my balcony, 1420, which overlooks Matthews. What I was about to witness, only demented minds could fathom. All of a sudden, there were tits and asses everywhere! From bubble butts to bursted bubbles, from perky points to milk duds, and these were only the guys! They came in all shapes and sizes.
Oh, no.
I made a pact with little Michelle not to tell Daddy Healy of her participation. So don't worry, Michelle. Your secret is safe with me.
Where's Michelle?
Daryl was in rare form. For this year, he was straight. Not his state of mind or gender of choice.
You are?
Most of the time.
Rick was wrong. I
was. We had dinner at Cuba's Cooking for Lou, Lala's, and Nurse Betty's last night with John, Marcy, Terry, Tony from the Bronx, Lisa, and Gilda, and I. Lala performed a flaming version of La Bamba. The night wasn't a total loss until later I confirmed at the Marriott Casino. The next night, Tony confirmed that the night before, Melissa had hand with four of a kind at the Caribbean Stud. Later that night, Tony also had hand. Unfortunately, it was his own. At our last happy hour, there was blood everywhere.
Oh, what's that one?
At the ABC bar. Or someone stopped short in front of Daryl and got rear-ended.
Oh!
Not sure. But it was none of these. It was Wayne's nailless toe that was ripped off by the disgruntled-hating divorce lawyer. Wayne thought quickly and stuck his oozing toe into the pool, thus contaminating the pool for all of us to enjoy. Thank you, Wayne. The now recurring annual event of slurping tequila from Joyce's lint-laden navel occurred once again. This year, though, Joyce was much more subdued. She, unlike Tony, is getting older, and she only drank 13 of the 14 days here. Thank God for backups, Ho and Mup.
Oh!
I give you now the final update, as at last report, and after many years of defeat, the score for this year's conquering game for Tony was Locals 0, Visitors 1, score 1 for the writer. We had yet another wonderful vacation with our continuously expanding Aruba family, and now let this year's memories begin.
Salud!
I have no idea, but I was asked to read something. It came to my room before we came down here. I have no idea, but I don't know.
But what? But what?
It says, room 1516, urgent message enclosed. Do not open until after the anals. Please read to the Aruba bunch immediately after the
anals.
Airline tickets.
Wait, you're gonna get us here free.
Be quiet.
Day one! Dear Uncle Rick and Aunt Gilda, thank you so much for doing the anals every year. My mom and dad love them, and you both very much. I can't wait to be part of the Aruba family and make it into the anals next year and beyond. I'm also looking forward to your annual Super Bowl party, but I might not be in town just yet.
Now,
enjoy the rest of your vacation. I will see you all in 2011 for sure. Loving kisses, Pig Boy Jr. or Yabos.
no way! No way!
Nice. Congratulations.